Welcome to my channel E-Learning Eduversity. This is Pramit and today I will be starting a new series on quants. Before starting, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest updates from my channel. So the topic we should be starting today is average. Now we all know that average is what? Average is the sum of the elements by total number of the elements, right? This is what? Right. So the basic means we have heard this term, the average marks we have got in some subjects. Let's suppose we have 5 subjects. Okay, let us take example of 2 subjects only, maths and another is science, right? For maths, suppose I have got 100 marks, okay, and for science I have got 50 marks, but total marks for both the subject was 200, but I need to calculate the average marks in both the subjects. So 150 by 2, why 2? Because 2 is the number of subjects, so the answer would be 150 by 2, that is 75, right? Now these are the basic rules of the averages. We need to remember these rules because so that it becomes easy for us to solve the problems during the exam. So the first rule, what does the first rule say? It says that if the numbers of which the average is calculated is increased by some value x, then the average of all the numbers will also increase by x. Now what does this mean? Suppose I have average of 5 numbers. Let us consider that the 5 numbers are x, y, z, a and b. The average of all these numbers is 25. Got it? Now it's written that the average means the numbers would be getting increased by 5, right? So x plus 5 plus y plus 5 plus z plus 5 plus a plus 5 plus b plus 5, right? Now what will be total sum? Total sum is x plus y plus z plus a plus b. The average was 25, right? This was the average. This is the average, right? I need to calculate the sum. So how will I calculate the sum? I will write 25 into 5. Why? 25 into 5 would give us the sum of all these numbers x plus y plus z plus a plus b. Now, how many numbers are there? 5 numbers and each of the number is getting increased by 5. So plus 5 into 5. So what will be the total sum? It's 125 plus 25, that is 150. Right. So what will be the average now? Therefore, average new equal to 150 by 2. Sorry, not 2, 150 by 5, that is equal to 30. Instead of doing all this, what we can do is that we can, just one second, yeah, what we can do is that we can simply write 25 plus what? Plus the value by which each of these number is getting increased. Here it will be 5, so 25 plus 5 equal to 30. If we just remember this concept, we can easily do these kinds of sums in around half or 1 minute, right? Next rule. So what is the next rule? The next rule is, so the next rule is, if each of the number is decreased by some value x, then the average would also be getting decreased by x, right? So I am again considering the previous example of the 5 numbers, that is x, y, z, a and b, and the average was what? 25. This is what? The average. Now each of the number will be getting decreased by 5. So x minus 5, I am calculating the sum of all those numbers. So x minus 5 plus y minus 5 plus z minus 5 plus a minus 5 plus b minus 5 equal to, to calculate the sum. So what is the sum? Sum is already x plus y plus z plus a plus b into 5. Why 5? Because the average was into means average was 25, so 25 into 5 is 125. So I am writing 25 into 5 first, that is the sum of the 5 numbers x plus y plus z plus a plus b. Now what we will do? We will be subtracting minus 5 into 5. Why? Because I am taking this 5 common, and how many 5s are there? 5 times the 5s are there, so 5 into 5, 25. So what will be the ultimate answer? 125 minus 25, that is equal to 100. Now what will be the average? Therefore average would be 100 by 5, that is equal to 20. So the answer would be 20. Now instead of doing all these things, what we can do, we can simply write it here. What we can write, I am again changing the color so that it is easier to understand. So we can simply write the whole average minus the number which is there. So what is there? It is 5. It is by this number, it is what was getting decreased, each of the numbers. So 25 minus 5 is 20. That is the new average. Got it? I hope this is clear. Next point is, if each of the number is getting multiplied by the same value a, then the average of all the numbers will also be getting multiplied by that value x. Sorry, this should be x, not a, this should be x. So again, if we take the previous example of x, y, z, x, y, z, a and b, and the average what I took was 25 only. I am taking that only. Now it's telling I have to calculate the sum. So sum would be what? New sum, 5x plus 5y plus 5z plus 5a plus 5b, right? Now I am taking 5 common, so we will get x plus y plus z plus a plus b, right? So what will be the total sum? Total sum would be 5. And what was this sum? Tell me. It's 5 into 25, right? Now I have to calculate the average, right? So what is this total sum coming? The total sum would be coming as 66, 25, 25 into 25, right? Now what will be the average? The new average would be equal to 625 by 5, that is equal to 125. Now instead of doing all these things, we can simply write it here. 25, that is the previous average, into the number by which it was getting, the number means each of the number was getting multiplied, that is 5 only. So 5 equal to what? Equal to 125. This would be our new average. Now the last part, the last two basic rules which we will be doing. Now the same rule will be applicable for division also. So it's telling that if each of the number is getting divided by some value x, then the average will also be getting divided by the same value x. Now suppose I am taking the previous example of 5 numbers where the average was 25. So x, y, z, a and b, and the average is equal to 25, right? So what should be the new sum? I have to calculate the sum, right? The sum would be what? X by 5, because each of the number is now getting divided by 5. So plus y plus 5 plus z plus 5 plus a plus 5 plus b by 5, right? So if I take the 1 by 5 as common, we will be getting the x plus y plus z plus a plus b. Now what will be the total sum? Total sum would be 25 into 5. I previously explained that how it's coming. So 25 into 5 is 125. So I will be getting the answer as new sum as 25. Now I have to calculate the new average. What will be the new average? Average new is 25 by 5 because there were 5 observations. So the new average is 5. Now instead of doing all these calculations, what we can do is that we can simply just write it average new equal to 25. Now it was division, so 25 by 5 equal to 5, right? I hope it's clear. Now the last part, suppose it's we have two groups, means we have two groups of averages, okay, and each of the groups are having different numbers. Suppose I have n1 is one of the group as I mentioned, and n2 is the other group. Now n1 is having elements as I am writing its elements, and this is the average. So the first column is average, the first column is elements, and the second is average, row. Okay, fine. So the first row elements, they are having 5 elements. There is 5 elements in n1, and in the second group we have 10 elements. Okay. Next, average. So for suppose I am taking the average of the first group as 10, and the second group I am taking the average as 20. So what would be the combined average? Now average combined equal to n1 into x, that is 5 into 10 plus 10 into 20 by what? By the total number, that is 10 plus 5, that is 15. So 10 into 5 is what? 50 plus 200 by 15. So 250 by 15. You can further simplify and keeping it in fraction only. So 50 by 3, which you can write further as 16.66 if you want in decimal, that is 16.67. So this is the combined average. So this was the formula for combined average. I hope this is clear. So in the next video, we will be practicing some numericals. And also you like the video. If you like the video, don't forget to press the bell icon, and also don't forget to share it with your friends. And if you are new to our channel, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get the latest updates from our channel. Thank you. Bye.